Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at this Haiboxing 16889. Now this is one of two brand new RCs that I've received recently to feature on the channel. We're going to cover the other one in a future video, basically the 1/18th scale version. We're going to cover that in a future video, but for today we're going to be taking a look at the 1/16th scale version. We're going to see what you get in the box, what it has to offer, what is going on under the body shell, and hopefully this is going to turn out to be another really good budget RC. So before we get into that, I do want to make a point about saying I really love RCs like this. I really love budget RCs. I like doing budget RCs on my channel. I'm one of those people who is a firm believer in you know, sort of saying you don't have to spend a huge amount of money to have fun, especially with something like this and a lot of other models I've actually done on my channel. You really don't have to spend a huge amount of money to actually have a good time with an RC and obviously go fast and all that sort of stuff. You know, budget RCs can be just as good as their expensive counterparts. Also, if you're brand new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest RC content. Okay, so just before we actually crack this open, I do want to say I really do like the packaging on this. I quite like the design on the front. You've got all your information on the front as well. You know, ready to run 4-wheel drive, features ball bearings. This is the brushed version. This does come in a brushless version as well, but this is the brushed version. Optional metal gears and obviously splash proof electronics. You know, everything you'd need to know is pretty much on the front of the box. So yeah, I really do like the actual presentation. Okay, so I'm going to get the camera, I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer. We're going to have a look and see what you actually get in the box and go from there. Okay, so now I've brought you guys in a little bit closer. Let's take a look and actually see what comes included and what you actually get in the box. Okay, so let's do this. Just going to stick that down there for a moment. Okay, so here is the 16889. So a lot of numbers to remember again, just like the some of the previous models on my channel. Oh, it does come with two body shells. That's nice. I wasn't expecting that. Two different colours. That's got like a slightly lighter green, whereas this is a darker green. It's quite nice. Obviously, you've got your transmitter there. We'll see what we get in the actual. Oh, there's a few extra parts in there as well. That's surprised me slightly. So obviously, you've got your manual there, usual sort of stuff. Now this does actually come with what it looks like, or what it appears to be, some form of upgrade parts. You've got metal drive shafts there. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, it's a nice little addition. Some more shocks. Now I haven't even seen the shocks that this comes with yet, so I'm not sure if these are upgrade shocks, but they do appear to be. They do have metal caps, so potentially upgrade shocks over the originals. Again, not sure until we take the body shell off. This appears to be the battery and charger. It's tiny little 2S 25C 1000 milliamp battery. Really small. Comes with a Dean's connector as well. USB charger, pretty much the usual sort of thing you get on these budget RCs. You do get a USB charger. Some spare body clips in there as well. Very nice. Get this out of the way. So what we do is we'll put these bits to the side just for a moment, because I want to see what is going on under the body shell. Before we do that, let's just have a quick look and see what you get in here. I'm gonna have to tear it open. So obviously it's your manual. see what else we've got going. Oh, we've got some stickers in there, always nice. We'll be sticking those on very soon. Okay, so the manual looks like it's in quite a lot of detail. Everything seems to be laid out for you, how to use the transmitter, how to switch it on, to fit your battery, charge your battery, all that sort of stuff. The usual sort of thing you would get on a you know, ready to run RC is pretty much all in there by the looks of it. We'll leave that there for a moment. Right, I'll tell you what, let's get all these bits out of the way, because I think the thing everybody wants to see is what is actually going on under there. And then we'll have a little talk about the truck itself, some of the things that actually stand out to me, and some of the things you know, which I pretty much already like just from sort of first impressions. So we're going to take a little look. The suspension feels a little bit bouncy there, and I just noticed that when I picked it up there. I mean, that bottomed out just there, but you know, potentially these may not be oil filled. The ones that actually come, well, the upgrade ones, no, I don't know if these are actually upgrade ones, but you know, potentially. But maybe there'll be a way to actually fit some oil filled shocks on this, because that does feel a little bit spongy, a little bit springy, and just a little bit light. I mean, you know, a slightly small jump, and that's going to bottom out straight away. But yep, we'll have a little look and see what's going on underneath. Okay, so let's take a little look and see what is going on under the body shell then. So, well, first thing that's actually caught my eye is the fact that there's another battery sitting in the truck already. Pretty much exactly the same as the other one, 1000 milliamp 2S. It's nice that this actually has two. I wasn't expecting it to have two. I thought it'd only come with one, but it's nice that this does actually come with two. I don't know what the runtime is going to be on this. These are obviously quite small little batteries, so it's nice that it actually comes with two as opposed to one. Nice little feature there, nice little addition. Obviously, like I said, does come with Dean's connectors, which again are quite popular. What's this little label saying? Burn hazard. Okay, well, we'll take that off because I hope I'm not going to be burning myself anytime soon, but we'll get rid of that. Okay, so this appears to actually come with like one of those 3-in-1, you know, 2-in-1 ESC receiver type units, which you do see again on a lot of these budget RCs, and especially on a lot of the smaller RCs as well. They do tend to use, you know, the 2-in-1, 3-in-1 units because they do save a lot of space. Really tiny little servo in there, micro servo, and obviously you've got your small little brushed motor in there as well with a heatsink. Now this does come with LED lights at the front, as you can see on the front bumper there. It does actually come with LED lights. Again, nice little feature, wasn't expecting that, and that does appear to be very nice. So this does actually use ball bearings as well, and you can definitely tell because things do feel nice and smooth overall. I'm hoping this does actually feature greased diffs front and rear. One of the things I do notice on a lot of these RCs, these cheap ones, is the diffs, you know, they don't tend to grease them very well. That always seems to be one of the things that goes wrong quite quickly. So I'm hoping, or if it hasn't already been done, we will grease those diffs up and hopefully get some good runtime out of those before they actually break. Just noticed as well, this does actually come with plastic drive shafts, which again is probably a reason why they include the upgraded metal ones in the box. Maybe if you, I know they do a brushless version of this as well, so maybe if you intended to maybe convert this to brushless at a later date, then you know, these may actually come in handy, because I'm not sure how long those plastic drive shafts are going to last. Just trying to see what else I can pretty much notice. Obviously the chassis itself is plastic. It does feel very lightweight, extremely lightweight for the size. Now just looking down into the chassis itself, I can see there is a metal drive shaft in there. That is nice, I do like that, nice little addition. And if you was to run the metal drive shafts, which come included with this, you know, you'll be running metal all round, which is just a nice thing to have, especially if you intend to go brushless. Okay, so initial impressions, does feel very light. Build quality feels quite nice, bearing in mind this is quite a cheap RC. The build quality does feel quite nice. Like I mentioned earlier, that suspension, you know, I'm not fully liking that at the moment. That's just me being really honest. That's extremely spongy. That's easily going to bottom out, you know, over any form of jump. But that may be why, that may actually give us a chance to fit the upgraded ones in. But until we actually take this out, we're not going to know. But yeah, overall seems quite nice. Build quality is not too bad. Okay, so taking a quick look at the tyres then. So they do just sound as if they are filled with air. I don't know if you can hear that. Again, not a problem. You know, they do feel quite grippy as well. The rubber is has quite a nice feel to it. So I've definitely got high hopes for this thing. Okay, so taking a quick look at the transmitter then. Does feel quite cheap. Again, cheap plastic has been used. Not a problem because this is a budget RC. I just want to see how many AA batteries this takes, and believe it or not, this only takes 2 AA batteries for the transmitter. We'll take a quick look on top and see what sort of options you get. You obviously get your steering trim. I believe you can adjust the throttle up and down, you know, depending on how fast you want this thing to go. Steering reverse, and then your on and off switch, nice and basic. There is an auxiliary switch just on the side there. Potentially that is there to turn the lights on and off. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't even powered this on yet, but there is a auxiliary switch on the side. But we won't know until we try that out. Okay, so enough talking. Let's get the stickers on the body shell. We'll have a brief chat and we'll obviously have a look at some more close-up shots, and then we'll call it a day. But overall, so far, very, very pleased with this little 1/16 scale Haiboxing model. Okay, so overall, really, really nice. Very excited to actually take this out and give it a test run, see what it actually runs like, see how it performs. Now, obviously, I do like to do these unboxing, you know, first initial impressions type videos before actually taking the cars out for a run. The reason I like to do this is because, firstly, the videos aren't going to be too long. Secondly, it gives us a chance to actually look at these things in detail, pick up on anything we need to before we actually get down to the field, because it's easier to actually pick up on things now, adjust things if we need to, and I'm pretty sure you guys appreciate these sort of videos anyway, which is why I do them. But yeah, overall looking really, really nice. Very excited to actually get this out and try it, and that video is going to be up very soon, guys. I think that is pretty much as far as we can go today. We're going to get the batteries charged up, get this all sorted and ready to go. Guys, we're going to leave it there today. It's been great as always. Hope you enjoyed this little unboxing video of the Haiboxing 16889, and I will see you on the next video where we will take this out and see how it performs.